life experience. That's what I'm sharing. I'm not at all saying that this is not a good job. It's a wonderful job. It gives you opportunity to change lives. Once you are a civil servant, you're an IAS officer, you have entire district and entire resources of the district at your disposal. आप में से वो बच्चे जिनका आप में तो खैर सबका हुआ, लेकिन जिनका विद्या ज्ञान परीक्षा क्लियर नहीं हुई, they also deserve a better life full with opportunities, right? An IAS officer probably can provide, can arrange for those, even those who could not clear the Vidya Gyan entrance, right? So that is definitely there. And also the bureaucracy is ultimately the steel frame of this country. We may have hundreds of problems with the country, we may have hundreds of grievances, but still we love our nation, don't we? We are because of it. So if any structure is protecting the integrity of the country, that should be important. Civil services or bureaucracy is one such structure. So you should have respect for it, no doubt about it. They are doing wonderful work. Subah se sham tak, raat tak kaam kar rahe hain, and this talk of saying that all of them are corrupt is wrong. A system cannot run if all of them are corrupt. नहीं होता. System अगर चल रहा है तो इसका मतलब there are people. For example, there are people who will say कि उत्तर प्रदेश में स्कूल के टीचर पढ़ाते नहीं हैं. But I'm sure you have come across teachers who work very hard for you, right? And they are like any other teacher. So similarly, in the system, the entire system is not corrupt, the entire system is not lazy, the entire system is not redundant. Now coming to the specifics, कि सर ये सब हो गया, बताइए परीक्षा देनी है, क्या करना है? My advice is, once you are sure by the litmus test I have given that you want to become a civil servant, then you should have a plan and you should have things very clear. Please understand that a lot of one of the major culprit of pushing everyone to the civil services is people like me, who claim to be motivational speakers. वो जाते हैं और you can do it, follow your passion, चीख चीख कर बताते हैं. Don't fall into that trap. Don't make everybody who cleared civil service examination as your role model. You cannot have 800 role models per year, right? There's no way you can have 800 role models per year. So effectively it means there are people who cleared civil service examination but are not worth becoming role models, right? And also everybody has different path of success. You cannot follow the path of success of a Sanskriti school student. Their privileges are different from your privileges, their deprivations are different from your deprivations. You count your privileges and of course identify your deprivations. And on the basis of this, find out what is the best path, what is the best plan you can have, and it will not necessarily be the plan of the last year topper. No, it will not be. Because unfortunately, because of this rise in the social media, now everybody is coming up with the plan. Strategy video. The day results are declared, अभी 22 तारीख को शायद रिजल्ट आएगा, 22-23 तारीख में. 22 को रिजल्ट आएगा, 23 तारीख को आपको टॉपर का स्ट्रेटेजी वीडियो दिख जाएगा. Don't follow that blindly. In fact, do nothing blindly. Have your custom-made plan as per your overall personality and then stick to that. Also, always have a plan B. I told you why. Because this is a huge misnomer that the best 800 are selected. No. 800 are selected. Not necessarily the best 800. Right? Most suitable may be. Suitable for that particular job. But not necessarily best 800. Or 1000, whatever the figure is. So, always have a plan B. It could be academics, it could be research, it could be entrepreneurship, it could be anything else. Always have a plan B Saying that having plan B means you're not focused, you're not confident is fallacy. ये fallacy का फायदा किसको होता है? कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री को होता है, right? And then love your failures as much as you love your success. In fact, we learn more from failures than we love from success. क्योंकि सक्सेस तो जैसे ही आपका पीडीएफ में नाम दिखाई दिया, तुरंत आपके पास फोन आने शुरू हो जाएंगे, स्ट्रेटेजी वीडियो बना दो, कह दो हमारे कोचिंग सेंटर से पढ़े हो, वगैरह वगैरह. अचानक आप जमीन से ऊपर चलने लगते हैं. आई डोंट नो वेदर यू हैव रियलाइज इट नॉट. जितने लोग आप यूट्यूब में रहते देखते हैं, आपने देखा यंग ब्यूरोक्रेट अभी 2 साल पहले 4 साल पहले सेलेक्ट हुए हैं, और वो अपने साथ एक कैमरा लेके चल रहे हैं. कैमरा लेके चल रहे हैं, वो दिखा रहा है कि उसने उसको डांट दिया, उसने सबऑर्डिनेट को डांट दिया. आप समझ रहे क्या छवि बनाने की कोशिश हो रही है? Within 4-5 years of their career, they're trying to pose themselves as heroes. They are not. They are only civil servant. They are government servant, earning less salary than your teachers. Trust me. Look at the salary structure of the IAS officer. They are in level 10, right? Which is around 67,000, 75,000 rupees per month. It is good salary, definitely good salary. But it is not the best. आपके HCL के लोगों से तो आपको मिलना पड़ता होगा. All of them earn more than that. All of them. Right? So it's not a very lucrative job that way. But that's not my concern. My concern is that don't make it as the only option in your life. I'm not asking you to be defocused. What I'm asking you is to be honest with yourself, one. And learn from your mistakes. That's the best thing you can give to yourself. Ability to learn from your own mistakes. Now last one, before I wind up. Ultimately what is going to matter is not whether you became a civil servant or not, what kind of a civil servant you were. अगर आप दिल्ली में सरोजिनी नगर की मार्केट में या उसके पार्क के आसपास घूमे और ऐसे करके तेजी से एक पत्थर फेंके, तो ज़्यादा संभावना यह है कि वो किसी ना किसी सिविल सर्वेंट के जाके लगेगा. सिविल सर्वेंट्स आर अवेलेबल टू अ पेनी, एंड वंस दे रिटायर नोबडी आस्क्ड देम कौन थे, क्या किया उन्होंने. नहीं, जब तक सीट पर हैं तब तक पावर है, ठीक है. The only thing that's going to matter is what kind of a human being you are. That is the only thing in the life that's going to matter at the end of the day. So never trade for becoming good human being and becoming successful. That's not a trade-off. That's not something that you should even consider. Right? Success is always temporary. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. Becoming good human being is important. And how can you become a good human being? As I said, count your privileges and then make sure that you pay back whatever was the source of privileges. You guys are alumni. This institution built you the way it built you. And you know that you had the privilege of being in this institution. I had the privilege of being in Delhi University despite studying from a municipal corporation school. And that's why I go hop from college to college, all public funded institutions, and tell them best I have, because that is my way of paying back for the privileges I got. Similarly, please pay back to the society for the privileges you had. At the same time, you had deprivations. Please find out why these deprivations you were subjected to. You were subjected to this deprivation because economics के स्टूडेंट जानते हैं every deprivation has underlying discrimination. Deprivation कहाँ से आता है? Discrimination से आता है. आप लड़की की तरह पैदा हुए, so society ने आपके खिलाफ discrimination करना शुरू किया, and that's why you were deprived in terms of getting full nutrition. भाई को ज़्यादा मिला, आपको कम मिला. पड़ोसी के लड़के को ज़्यादा मिला, आपको कम मिला. Getting? कहाँ से आ रहा है deprivation? Because of the discrimination. Every deprivation क्लास का, कास्ट का, कम्युनिटी का, रिलीजन का, किसी भी चीज का डेप्रिवेशन विल कम फ्रॉम द डिस्क्रिमिनेशन. सो इन द सेम वे